Again, there are three ranges of straight line. Sometimes under the tiny term of distancia larga, which means long range. So we're going to practice long range. Sometimes in tournament, they don't even pay any attention to this. Take for example. When you do distancia larga in tournament, you sometimes will hit the guy's hand and hit your number here. And of course, the judge, I know this for a fact when I judge, you tend to pay attention more to the sound of the helmet going on. But this thing here on the novelty, that's it, you can never get this. So what I'm showing you right now may not be, it might not be the thing for a tournament. Because the way you train a tournament fighter is completely different than the way you train an amateur self-defense. Because tournament, what you want to do is have one, you want to have conditioning. You want to be able to deliver full force for a period of 30 seconds non-stop without firing. That's what you need. And sometimes in a tournament, you can train a boxer, tell him how to swing 1 and 2, he's going to come out. Because one has a condition. 2, you can swing 1 and 2, 30 seconds without stopping. That's what you need for the tournament. Appreciation, what we call distance. That's what you need. So this part over here may not seem logical now because they're wearing a glove in the tournament, which does not, you don't really feel the pain on the hand. One pain in the hand, you get kicked here, your hand will just shake. And it will shake here for like 1 or 2 minutes and it won't go back to normal. This is what I have experienced firsthand. Sometimes it's, like my mental they were hit so hard that they couldn't work at the speed or a lot of what you guys do for the they work with the longshoremen and usually sailors and farm workers. That's usually the preoccupation for the people that are training. Longshoremen, because they're always getting in trouble. See that? They are filming longshoremen. I'm not like that too. But so they used to develop it. So one kid did that it would prevent them from working maybe 1 or 2 years. But in this tournament, you go like that, they'll hit you on the head. So that is the game. This is the helmet being the body. And in this tournament, it will be mainly head hunting. Because it scores more and it gives it a longer impression on the judge body. So you have to adapt your fighting goal for tournament if you go into the tournament. Okay. So let's do this. At long range, okay. At long range, when they hit one, I want you just to meet the force. 2 principles. Okay, we call this a contra because you're meeting the force. All right, and you meet the force here. 1, 2, hit the hand, 3, 4, and then 5. And then you hit again, meet the force. 1, 2, 3, 4, side step 5. Okay, any questions? This is what they call a largo mano, or we call distancia larga, long range. At long range, there is no blocking. Over here, this range here, you can't touch the hand. This is middle range, and you can touch the hand. When you combine with the hand, you're in middle range. Okay, so the first drill is what we call largo. Okay, la contra. Go slow, because if you go fast, it'll make him go fast also. Just take your time and just get the flow here. Okay. All right, any questions? 5 basic angles. Angle 1 is diagonal, angle 2 is diagonal, angle 3 is diagonal, angle 4, and angle 5. Okay, this is what we call, okay, la contra. Okay. All right, let's try this for 2 minutes. Okay, back. I'm sorry. Number two, under the concept of follow. Okay? The first concept is strike, right, is the concept of meet. If my baton is here or my stick, I'm going to meet force. Okay? Now, under the concept of follow, I follow here. Angle 2, I follow here. Angle 3, I follow here. Angle 4, I follow here. Angle 5, I follow on the outside. All right, so the first concept of long-range fighting, okay, is meet. That's la punta. Second concept is follow. Okay? So now, if my stick is here, you would always follow. I mean, meet. But if it's over here, we call it la seguida. Okay? The hand. Notice that you want to be clear of the stick. Okay? And 5 is right here. So your partner does follow the force. Okay? Follow the force. Okay? Follow the force. Okay? Follow the force. And follow the force. Okay? That's the first concept. This is the second concept. Okay? They call this la punta, and this is la seguida. Any questions on the second concept one? If you were to hit your opponent's hand like that, then you might fall off. Now this is now is seguidas also. Not to be confused between seguida the follow-up. If I go like that, that's a seguida. If I go like that, that's a seguida. Okay? But this seguida is that means the concept of following. You follow the force, you follow the force, you follow the force, and you follow the force. And you come back and they do the same thing. 1, 2, just 5 basic angles and one of the principles or concept. All right, any questions? You got it? Okay, let's try it. On the second concept of long-range stick line, follow. Now we're going in the middle range, and all I want you to do is take the first 5 angles. This Hidayuh is broken up into 7 areas. We call it 7 plus 7. You know, I'll explain it. The first area is 1 block and 1 hit. Block and 1 hit. That's block and 1 hit. Notice that the baton is up. Okay. On the low line, you can have your stick pointed up. Okay, and the stick pointed up. And then just out you go. Okay, look again. Very simple, obviously, dog. 1, okay, 2, okay, angle 3, angle 4, and then angle 5. All right, any questions? Got it? So that's angle 1. Regardless if you're left-handed, two-handed, thrust, snap, reverse grip, punch. Okay. All right. Got it? So we have 1 block and 1 hit. This is the first stage of the Hidayuh. 1 block and 1 hit. All right? He was right up there for about 2 minutes. One between 1 block and 1 hit. That's at your middle range. Okay. Now you're going to do the same concept, but you're not going to do it in a stationary position. Okay, this is what we call a Hidayuh reparados. Okay, so when you attack, you go 1 block and 1 hit. When you step back, 1 block and 1 hit. 1 block, 1 hit, 1 block and 1 hit. You step back, block, 1 hit. Hiding my hand, you can smash it. So, it's again. So look again, slow motion. All right, so you do 1 block, 1 hit. Step back, 1 block, 1 hit, 1 block, 1 hit, 1 block, 1 hit. Okay, 1 block, 1 hit. Okay, so you're retreating. Just watch it so you don't bump into each other. It was right. Okay, we're going to do this Hidayuh is retreating. You attack, you have 1 block, and you return 1 hit. 1 block, and you return 1 hit. 1 block, and you return 1 hit. 1 block, 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 you return 1 hit. Okay, any questions up to there? Okay. We just do this for 2 minutes and then we'll just go on to progression. Okay, let's try it. Fine, fine. All right. This is Hidayuh. Okay, when you do it like this, it's what we call the punto, because it's stationary. Okay. Now, if I go 1 block and step back 1 block, you're going to move back. Okay, this is the Hidayuh, and we go out and then lock it. Okay. All right. So what I would like you to do is, so I can watch right now. Can I just have 2 lines going this way? Can everybody get on this side of the wall here? Okay. On this side of the wall. Okay. All right. Can I have 1 line here and 1 line over here? All right. So when you move back, we're going to move all the way to this distance of this room, and then just get in line. Is everyone go all the way down? Okay. Now I want you to walk back into Sobrado. Sobrado is street. One block, one dip. One block, one dip. Every step, okay, next place you go, you follow down. You get in line. Okay. All right, then you go back. Okay, this is one step, one block, and one dip. Be three up here, and this could be another three here. So what you're doing is really guarding the opening. So we call it sometimes to overlap. What it literally means is my right, when she's over here, this is my dual and this is her velocity. So as we move here, see, I'm sort of protecting this. It's almost like a football player trying to make an end run around this person. So this goes lateral, all right? So when you're going like that, every step, see, you go in here. See, I might try to break around. This is not enough room for the job. See, I'm going my left. See, I'm trying to make my left. I'm going to my left. Now she is going where? To the right. Because if I can break in, I can break into the, maybe help another person over there, or break around this person. She is actually guarding this area in this position, to this position. All right, any questions? So the lateral sobrado, okay, is in progression, like that. See? You should never do this until you have this, before you go down the stage. Okay, any questions? All right, got it? Okay, let's find a place. Let me get you the view. Okay, to get the basics. Okay, in Sobrada. The first one is Sobrada in Segundo. That means you're stationary. This is the first stage. Okay, not the stage here. This is the progression. But the first stage is this is what we call stage of progression. When we say Sobrada in receiving, or contra sobrado, it literally means counting shape for shape. The first one is stationary, or we call it punto. Okay, when I advance, we call it sobrada in levante. Okay, that's levante. Okay, when I retreat, it's sobrada in retirada, retreat. Okay, when we go lateral, because we want to go this way, all right, it's what we call right and left. Okay. And then you go back over here like that. You're receiving right and left in the short way. All right. Traditionally in college, according to the dual rail system, the next stage we go to is in Tayada. In Tayada, what it means is that when you take a hit, you're always certain. Let's say that I knew that one of my men were here. So remember, the college is always made from one word. So let's say it's one night here. I want her back exposed. So I circle now, see, so that her part. Her phone was over here now. I move here. Now we work with what we call the roll. The roll is moving out to the side. That's the circle. Okay, now if I work to my left, see, I work this way. See? Traditional college, this is what they're trying to work up to. They say if you can circle, then you understand it going lateral, and you understand it going back. So the main stress, like particularly in the dual rail system, when they sobrado, is that they always circle. The first stage is still always stationary. But the stage that you want, because the warfare is very necessary. Like if I wanted a man was here, I wouldn't circle there. So when I first hit here, I really position myself here, so their back is exposed to a possibility of getting the back attack. If your opponent was here, see, I would wait for the opportunity so I face it here. All right, so this, what it looks like is that the person is here. Okay. So in this stage here, you have an X. And this man, one is in the circumference, and one is in the circular. Okay, so what you do is kayal around one person. Okay, let's do this for, have one guy circle for about 2 minutes, let the other side circle for 2 minutes. If this person knows that, what happens is both people go around the circle. But I want you to make one person a base so he has to turn completely around. Okay, so one is what we refer to. That's why in a traditional college, if you watch in the dual rail system, all dual rail schools, they have this. They have a circle, and they have a second circle. So when you learn sobrado, you first learn it inside this little circle. You don't move. In other words, they usually put a hash mark on the ground, and they say, you stay here, and you stay here. Right? And sobrado is a training method, it's not sparring. It's a training method to produce contact reflex, to develop the attribute of good contact reflex. Okay. So when we move here, we stationary. But over here now, In soprano, we turn around. They say this stage here is usually the first stage. We don't stay here very long. On the first stage, we only stay in stage 1, which is stage punto, or stationary position. You automatically try to go to here, because if you learn the circular method, you will learn the retreating method, and the advancing method, and the lateral method both. Okay, so we call it the posterity. It's right, voila, voila, which is left, left. You usually go to and then left, left, left. That's the base of it. Okay? So we learn the circular. The circular method is very, very important, particularly if mass warfare. All right, any questions? Okay, let's try it. First side. All right, this one we cannot simulate. This is to simulate when a person is higher than you or you're lower. So usually what we do sometimes we put some sort of a plank up here, or something that they can walk on. So you do some rod at low position, high position, or you could be actually in high position and he could be at the low position. Okay, for instance, let's say I'm up on a hill. Like what you usually do is put a person up on a chair like this, right? Or put them on a bench that's higher. So that's you would simulate 8 times if you're on a hill higher than the person, or down, or in a lower position. Okay, when you're down here, this is what you call alto di bajo. I'm learning to be soprano at low position to the high. When she is down, okay, we refer to this as bajo di alto, the low of this high. You know, like over here, notice the difference. You rope block here. Okay, you rope block over here. You rope block right here. And give you number 1. Your block will only have to go 4 inches. Okay, look again. If I were like she's over here, my block only will have to go 4 inches. But if they are low, okay, down position, and they hit you here, and they hit the kneecap, now that's like 4 inches if you have to come on here. Okay, so again, when she does a rope block and she's at low position, right? So we simulate the fighting position here. And we go like that. So the key to practice at this position here, low or high. Okay. When you go here, so you pass back and sit down. But over here, you want to track to sit down like that. You want to actually let it go down like that. When it touch. Or when you track it, that's what they're doing. They come out. Okay, so one is for the low or high. So when they say low, this low of this high, and this high of this low. It's correct grammar. That's the way they used to say it. All right, any questions? So what I want you to do for 1 minute is have this person in low position. If you don't have any mountains here, might be picked up this so we can go ahead. So this is the position here. I want you to take this position and have it down. Okay. All right. Let's try that for certain right, certain left, high to low, low to high. Okay, and the window is the first stage. Usually, in some systems, they give you a foundation in the window. I'm going to make it fast try to could make it fast try to. But I want you to get the basic of it. We have one in the window, that's stationary. You have one in a body. What I want to explain that really educated me because I found out that a lot of the words they spelled in the Philippines was not the same way they spelled it in Spain. But being the Spanish and the Jewish brother is Spanish. So when they say advance, that's not the word Spanish. It's an Italian word which means to advance. Our word for the central science, our word for advance in Italian, our words to retreat in Spanish, and our word for right and left is ancient assignment. So I don't know why. But probably because there's a lot of Spanish speaking, a lot of Italian mercenaries who fought this thing along with Portuguese mercenaries. A lot of the technology, maybe, I don't know, the 10th century, the European, the Spanish, the Italian, and Portuguese. That's, I think, a fair estimate. Although, the guy is really one side saying it's all filtered down, I don't really quite believe it, because they were influenced by too many different cultures to come straight from it. All right, so any questions? This is the basic example that you point over to stationary. That's what you should learn right off the bat. Advance, to advance with vibrato, to retreat with vibrato, and tie up, which means to go around. The other term they use is the eye. And the other term might use a certain right would be called sombrado redondo or sombrado incirculo. That's what it means, same thing with the circle. And alto de bajo is your high or that low, and your low or that high. And then macad is the side stepping. So those are the 7 basics, which have to be put into the basics over here. This is the ground. Like one thing in the wheelbarrow system, they scream if you stay here. They don't mind you doing it the first day. But you have to move. Like you did move. If you don't stay there. Even their abusado, when you do the spot dog, in the first days they go like that. That's usually the first month. They don't want you to stay there. So after they go like that, they automatically, when they hit, they automatically move with the diamond. Because that's what they're going to be in combat. They don't want you, that's just a skeptic something. To teach you what we call, in the Serrano system, we would call it block. But that is usually the first progression in college. There is a difference in college, although most people in the United States say there's not a difference in college. There really is a difference in college and Uness. Uness had three areas, Screamer had 27 areas in college, had 12 areas of combat and motion. When each person brings out the art, they will interpret the art as an instructor, maybe change 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 things to fit it for their students and to fit it for themselves. A founder of the Serrano system in the Philippines is a guy named Positional, which is actually a very close friend of Master. The only thing they have in common is I see now in the United States is number 12 and go like this. Right? They call it posterity. And I found out in Spain, when the posterity is welcome, you go like that. The posterity they put it at home to the posterity. But Spain taught me a lot because I could trace a lot of the roots back there. And I could see that a lot of the spelling is different. Like when you say presacia umulada, that means precision diver. You go like that and you move the diver like that. But in Spain, it was umulada presacia. They put the adjective in the back and they spell umulada different. And they spell presacia. Okay, people ask me, why is that? And the reason is I want to tell you the first people that brought the art into the United States were not of the educated class. We wouldn't call it professionals, they were fighters. There's a difference. So the first people who came to the king as professional soldiers, professional sailors, seamen, stevedore workers, farmers, and that's usually what we define the art. Not define it, we call it professional, I don't know anything about it. In fact, if you ask agriculture to this day, if you ask a college, I'll make you a bet. 9 out of 10 won't know what it is. I'll make you a bet. Out of the 1% that know, they might not even heard college. They will know about an S. They will know possibly about stream of the assignment, but the word college is almost obsolete. The cornerstone, he thinks it's dead. I don't know. But I get trouble if I say I think it's dead too. A screamer is alive, or that's alive, but college is sort of down. They don't practice. How is that possible? Well, it's possible thing. If you take Buddhism, which was founded in India, you don't find any traces of Buddhism in India. Very, very little. But you find Buddhism now in Japan, China, and Korea. You don't find it in India, which is the home part of it. So things can change. It's like one of the biggest fallacies, they say the Batangas butterfly knife, which is from the Batangas province in the north. It really didn't come from Batangas. It came from the time being. Because the maker, the native butterfly, and top butterfly that moved to the Batangas region. So it became known as the Batangas knife, or the butterfly knife. So things do change, from system to system. If you were to leave, 20 years from now, you'll probably leave your hometown. What do you do, right? If you go back to that, your hometown, you won't recognize it. If you go back to your own high school, and they don't keep doing it, you won't recognize it. So things do change. So what was brought in the United States in the early 1900s, early 1800s, or 1700s in the United States was the fighting art. Most people don't fight like this anymore. They fight with what they are. In the Philippines, where some Philippines, a lot of martial artists, they won't practice this very much. The sword fortune, because that's still valid. They go into the AR-47 or AR-15, 14. So they're not going to take time. They're very practical people. They're going to waste time to work on. So you can very practice. So this became the education, whether it's sword or blade, they pursue. So that's why the art will change. And I say this, crazy. It will take great leaps and bounds in the United States. The instructors coming from this generation will take it to another height. I believe it. I sincerely believe it. That it will. Because they'll play with it now. And they'll put their own input. People say, well, if you change the purity of the art. Nothing is ever pure. Even hijab. If we were to follow the advice of everybody going with the scissors, we would be up to a 7 foot nothing in a hijab. We would approach 80, right? So it's just like that. If we follow the advice of the pole vaulter, the way the pole vaulted in, let's say, back in the 50s, right? It wouldn't be up to 18 feet in the pole vault. Because their instructor taught this instructor, this coach taught this coach, he's still pole vaulting 10 feet. In the 1920s, you could still win the Olympic Games at 10 feet, 11 feet. Any high school pole vaulter in California or in the United States does that now. But if you were to tell a person after they got a whopping gold medal, back in 1980, we're going to have high school pole vaulters going 50, 60 feet. They wouldn't believe it. But you can see it now. It's changed. So this still can be improved on by creativity, by changing the training. I was once told that you cannot sombrado until you get to the 7th month. Well, you know that when you send seminars, we sombrado within the first 3 minutes. Maybe not very good, but we sombrado within the first 7 or 3 minutes. So that's the progression. All right, any questions on stage 1? When you learn all stages, they should be learned in English. That means stationary. And then later on, learn in Hayata or what they call Mohara. All right, we're going to take up to here, up to stage 2 and 3. Okay. So when you practice this, I'm going to have one side feet double attacks. Okay, stage 2 and 3. Okay, to the back of here. Usually, when she hits, I return only one hit. Okay, now I'll return 2 or 3 if I go next hit over here. See what I'm going to have one side feet for about 2 minutes. Then I take here and go here. That's 2 hits. Now I'm going to go with 3. 1, 2, 3. See one? 1, 2, 3. One side of the field. Okay. You're going to take it up to there. So whenever you do a hook block, you return 1 and 2. All right. If you return both positive blows like that, bang, bang, that is a combination attack. If we have no intention of returning this or taking it, that's what we call Inosanto. This word here, Inosanto, the best way to describe it is to say this, it has the Judo training of them on. This is what they call PIA, progressive indirect attack, which is different from what we call Alan-An. Alan-An means you don't, after you make your original position, you can make a series of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6, but you don't need yourself to do all these down. You might be going up here, go up, and then go down here. You don't even know what you're doing yourself. As Inosanto is a planned attack. When you say this motion, this really helped me, to be real honest, when I was training under Bruce Lee. Because I could never really understand this progressive indirect attack. Until he said, okay, because he was the offensive. I could really understand it because you understand that concept faster under weapon. This is what they call a single direct attack. If I try to hit a leg, a planned attack is I want to hit the head, but both on the head. A planned attack, I want to hit a hand, both hit a hand. She goes up and protect the head. Bang, that's what you got. It's a planned route. They know you go into that position. That's the difference between Inosanto and Alan-An. Okay, I'm going to do that. That's it. So we're going to do stage 2 and stage 3 and stage 4. That means you will return 2 to 3 attacks. But right now, instead of both people doing it, it's going to get all jammed up and messed up. I found it best if one guy feed the double attack, the triple attack for 1 minute. Right? In other words, I get back, and back to here. Right? I hit 1 here, 1, 2, 3, back to here. All right. Any questions up there? You got it? Okay, let's try it. Because I think I was about to put this about. So let's go into basic On top of the blue button. So this is what we're going to try not to into the blue button and the unlock. So let's just look at the spacing pattern for our mix and just look at asking where we're at. That's your basic one. What I want you to do is break it with two entries. The first entry is inward. Go back into my back. This one you're just breaking with the triangle over my back. That's your first one. You break out, you simulate the head in, and hand in there, and you break out the hip. Second break in is you use three. That's 1, 2, 3. You go outside the question, and then you come back to the that's 7, 3. Okay, good question. You're going to break in on the fourth motion. You go 1, 2, 3. So when I go like that, I'm going to swipe, and you go down into the punji sonata. That's 7, 3 entry. All right, any questions? All right. The first entry is inward. Go back and lie back. You do that 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. So one you breaks into this range here like that. That's just punji sonata. Right? You break out, you come out to here. Now, when you go like this and I change you to 1, 2, 3, that's the outside section. You go to outside section. All right. Any questions? Can you take it up to there? Okay, let's try to do it. 2 and 4. Okay, that ends in 7, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go into close 4. Now, if I do a 3 count, I go 1, 2, 3, I have to go and put this vibrato like that. So look at it again. You go 1, 2, and you're on 3 in the punji vibrato. That's why you go punji is involved in the flow. Okay. As entering on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice you trap my hand on 4 because we're now into the ring. All right, we're going to add that element. Okay, that's 3 hits. 1, 2, enter. Because when I enter, I will usually try to switch out into the ring. But for the same purposes, 1, 2, and I go here. And I enter over here. All right. I'm going to add one element. So it looks like it's pretty good. When you're in punji vibrato, you can go up into the high kumbha. That's the first part of the rule. That's what we refer to as 1 for 1. 1 for 1 really means a number plus here, and then that plus here is going to win. But for training, you can simulate the action. We'll take 1 for 1. Any questions on 1 for 1? And the 3-point entry. The 3-point entry is this. 1, 2, 3. All right, can we get into that? Okay, let's try for about 2 minutes. So when you're like this is another principle of what we call 1 for 1. Okay, this is 1, 4, and 1. This is just a drill. This is just to indicate your lines of attack. 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. All right, any questions? Okay, you take one at a time. Let's just say about 2 minutes on this. 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. Okay, any questions? Let's try to take it up to there. 1, 4, 1, take there. So you do two stick, again, slow motion. You can see 1 is a punyo 2 on punyo 2 and a stick 2. Just to simulate, you go twice with punyo, then go back to the stick. And when she switches it over here, she gives the punyo 2, punyo 2, she goes back, and you go back to the side. Okay? Punyo 2, punyo 2, over to 2. And we go back to that side. So you start here, punyo 2, you go this 2, and you go back to the side here. All right, any questions? Okay, so once again, right, this, when you crash from long range, I can be here, right? So when I give the punyo 2, she gives the punyo 2, and I can do another punyo, but I decide now to go to the stick. Now when we're up here, we're doing the same thing. She goes 1 revolution, 2 revolution, then she goes outside the direction punyo, and she go that way. All right, any questions? All right, again, that's punyo 2, and let's do 2. Okay, when we switch it on the other side, we go several times, 1 for 1 or 2 for 2. Right, you go here, and you go back and switch it on the other side. All right, any questions after this? sweating. Got it? Okay, let's try to do that. How many people do not have a dagger or a stick?
Who needs a dagger? Raise your hand. Great. Peter has some.
Let's go into disarm. You guys have disarm the last one. So let's go into dagger. Let's go into dagger. This is a variation of this. You either have a slash, okay? You have a thrust, okay? A tear is when you insert it in the tear. A hack is like a fit, like top meat, okay? And the butt, sometimes you use your butt. There are some systems that don't like to use the butt. Sometimes you might bounce back into them. Okay, but these four, I think, are very valid. Slash, right? The hack, the thrust, okay? And then the tear is when you insert it and you just pull. Those four components are very simple. Basic combinations that you should practice is from slash to thrust, or from a thrust motion to a slash motion, or from a slash motion to a slash motion, or from a thrust to thrust. These are the four basic components of combination attack. So if you have combination attack, we have what we refer to as singular. This can be done with the stick, or it can be done with dagger. Most of the terms is what we call a hook, which means the term they use in the southern Philippines, and dastas is the term they use in the central. So you have the first is the singular attack. So my singular attack with a slash is there, that's singular, because it's one motion. Okay? This is actually more of a Spanish term, it's called combinación, is the way you pronounce it in the Philippines. It's a combination attack with slash to thrust, or from thrust to thrust, slash to slash. Or what they call dogman. Literal translation is plural attack. You have two, because usually the attack is usually in combinations of two, what we call dulang, and three hacks, or the combination of 2 and 3 attacks. All right, Uganda again is the attack is going into one area. In other words, if my opponent is up here like this, all right, and I stay here and I watch the arm, I might set up a thrust to basically hit the arm. Okay, that's what we call Uganda. It's a planned attack going from one area to another area. Okay? Alingana is a series of basically made like this to set up a reaction from your opponent so that you can find the opening. So karate like this, we're facing around like that, boom, boom, I'm at the hand. Okay. The best thing, if you have a soft stick, it's good to practice a soft stick and you spar, or you put the gloves on and you spar. Sparring is a very little fight. That's something people can't teach you with timing. Those stuff that can give it to you. Some people have it very gifted and have it very natural. Others have to work for it a little bit more. But the more you do, the more you get used to different types of timing. Okay. It will take you to this series. So I use the first series to define the first. I believe these are very important. The first 5 elements of the motion. There's 12. The first 5 are very important. The evade is when you keep the distance, and you can have your knife like this, or you can have your knife like that. So where that slash, you evade the distance. Okay, so you slash. That's evade and slash. Okay. The next one, if you find yourself in the middle range, sometimes you can use your parry. But you have to be careful, because if you parry, you might touch your hand on the way out. So that's parry and slash. Cover and slash is when you find yourself in front, that's cover and slash. By cover and slash, and that's on and full forward. So let's look at the first 2 bases. Evade and slash. If I do it here, evade and slash. If I do it here, evade and slash. Okay. So whether I hold it here, or whether I shoot it like that, or if I shoot it high, that's evade and slash. All right. The second one is parry and slash. If I shoot down here, parry and slash, parry and slash. Okay. The third one is cover and slash, which that's when you reach height. Right? Cover and slash. Okay, so what I want you to practice right now is just the first 3 bases. Okay, this is all I want you to do. I want you to thrust the high line, then slash the high line, then thrust the middle line, then thrust the middle line, and then center thrust. Okay, that's all I want you to do to get the timing. When you practice, you should make sure that penetrates at least to the bottom. Don't hold out here because you want to fall off. That's why the round stick is very good to practice at first, because you're going to actually try to touch the body. If you won't do this for a favor, you stop it here. You want to go to penetrate. Sometimes you can go to a series of things. Now, this is what we call autonomous, as you can set up here. So if I take the low you just read the slash on the line. All right, any questions you can do. Okay, the thrust, the slash, the thrust, the slash, the thrust for the new one. Over here, slash. See that line here, that line here. Okay. Long range, they very seldom will go to this line. This is more of a middle range line. Okay, so we're taking the blows on her left body, the attacks on her left body like that. Okay? All right, let's try that back and forth. I want you to reverse your grip. So right now, then switch it over. After you do a body test. All right. Well, I'm sure you already know knife fighting is very unpredictable. You don't know the force and the motion whether you wide. Sometimes you use a sophisticated knife, the guy goes wide, it throws you off. If you use a wide knife, the guy goes sophisticated, it throws you off. It's pretty much like sometimes back, it's always a fast pitcher. Like in high school, you're always going to get a fast pitch in high school, and all of a sudden you go down and you go doesn't move things, go to that back. This movie kid much like you up, he's going so slow. I've seen that happen. When we look at a level up, maybe it might throw you off because of the timing. Pretty much you used to always see the ball fast, because that goes so slow, sometimes the changeup will ball you up. All right, so we're going to go into evading slash. Evading slash is if you want to take a piece portion of evading slash. Okay, that's covering slash. Evading slash and covering slash. Okay, some people already have to review it. This one is the fighting. So we're going to go from middle range. Lock position is there. Okay? All right. You don't have to go in the tie up. Most people will not. When the good thing happens, they will probably just stay out there and start slashing without excitement. This could teach you the range. So whether I come here like that, I come up here, it's a dated slash. Okay. Okay. And when you close it out like that, you go into that box. All right. Now, if I slash out here, I come up here. You always prepare for 2 attacks. And the shot here, 2, locking up, right, and then pulling down, and then locking up. And once kind of really out here, so one first position, just feel free to just pick up the first fire. All right, any questions? All right, so sometimes we are picking up this motion here. So the fake can be here and go up here. The fake can be up here and go over here. I can pull slash and things here like that. If we are opening the cover slash on the backhand attack. Whether it becomes very narrow like that, that's still considered backhand attack. So when you know the fake out here, you come here. Let's support one here. Then you bring it down. So you bring it down to the low level. Okay, and go like that. You don't have to certainly push it back like that. That's it right here. So over here, then you jab it up here. Down to like that. Whatever. Okay. The higher hat is in 3 to 4. So you raise that, right? Big jab is right here. Okay, knee. Okay, elbow. Thumb. Elbow. And fingertips, whatever it is, and take back to here. Okay? And then you just lock up here. You don't have to pull here. If you can, just add it. And 2 to 4, just take it down. Here. Now we control. All right. Any questions up there? Okay? All right. Let's take it up there. Like that. You come up here. You just slash it or you just pull over the top like that. At that point, you can see the cut over here. You have the cut over here. So when you bring it down, if you can't get it in both knife like this, just strip it on here. Just get it at least in the right angle so you can strip and cut here. Then you can go to the bigger point, or you can go to this lock here, or whatever. You can go to straight on bar, or straight on bar. Straight on bar, straight on bar. Okay, now, the next one over here is what we call block. Okay? So what the position is, you go right here with the edge of the knife. You train, you can use this one, you can use it like that, and then scoop it, see? And they're going to try to come like that. Okay? Or, under the fifth principle, is what we call posterity. And you scoop it, you let it through, and then they'll come back like that, and then you stab here. All right, at that point, just turn the knife like that, and eject the guy here. All right, the first one is a barrel unlock behind the back like that. Just put it like that. The knife will either come on this side or on this side here. Preferably this one here will line up that. All right, let's get control. All right, the first one over here is posterity. That's when you can't get out. shot over here is really good. The second one, warp when they go here. The same thing, go back, right? And go back like that. That's the lock here. So then on lock. Okay, now, when you scoop here, sometimes in the position, right, you're going to come here immediately. Okay, so you eject this knife out here like that. Have this one hooked behind the body like that. And turn like that. Lock this one on one up. You do that one. Okay. Take those two. Go there in slow motion. One. You can either hit it like this or scoop it like that. This one already will go here. See, the first one you stab it, it'll go like this. It's a natural reflex. You don't believe to do with wood stick these things. It'll go like this, which will make this one easy. You cut the hand because you don't want to use it. If you don't want to cut the hand, you don't have to cut the hand. Right? At that point, you insert either the knife on the top or on the bottom to make it bend. With the real knife, and then you put it here. Okay, now that's your top. See, the second one, okay, when you scoop here, like this, and they come out, you cut, you go across this way. Right. The variations of the throw here is astronomical. But the first one is like that. Right? You can walk around on the elbow like that. That's the straight up walk. I'll take the time. Okay. All right. Any questions up there? That's the straight arm walk. You can apply it with these. You can stand up and apply it like this. Or you can bend down and apply it like this. Or you can put the arm and apply it like this. Or you can go into the thin arm like this. All right. Any questions on that? Right? Okay. Let's try it again. Now, you see over here on this next one, remember sometimes feet are low, sometimes feet are high. If you learn to pick it up here, you learn to pick up the combination because they say it's very hard to do it on the singular attack. So they wait for it to come on this side. And you find it's very difficult. I've learned from my stuff this arm here. It's extremely fast to do it on the first motion. Just like boxing, it's the same thing. Well, my first motion, I'm going to knock them out. You can't. You have to set up the knockout punch. Okay, the same way here. You have to set up the lock. You have to set up the thrust. So it's very simple. Unless you're just highly gifted with good sense of timing and rhythm, it's very hard to do on the first motion. All right, we're going to go back again. And we're going to the scoop because the scoop, again, you can either do it with the block or you can do it with the scoop here. Okay, when I tap here, you know what I mean? Okay, now the second one is when you scoop here, you have an option of so many different throws here. The first one was one quickly up here. The second one is when you turn here, you actually can put the blade here, or you can put the blade here, or you can put the blade over here. Okay, when you turn and throw, now you're going to lock them up with this face up this way. Okay? Now the right knee should go over. It should kick into the place where the shoulder is. Like that. Okay, this elbow should be locked up like that, and then she turns to the rear like that. Okay, all right. Keep step on the bicep, but for right now, I want you to put the lock over here. Okay, then turn it like that. All right, that's, check this leg out, and sometimes they pin this thing here. All right. All right. Any questions? Still off, but I want to go into it. All right. You got up to here? All right. So the two throws is that you just lock this up here, and the more you can get to the elbow here, more higher, has less range of motion. Okay, you got it there? Okay, let's try it from there. Dan? Yes, I have a direction that is really loud, yeah, but in the direction, you can. No. Okay, let's go back to it, because you can get out of it. Okay, 2 points is this should be pinned. Okay, your left leg should be behind my scapula. Okay, now this is where you take it out here like this. This is too low. All right. But you see what it helps is you always tranquilize the guy before you get it. That's what makes Kumo different. Is you tranquilize the guy into it. So they say you cannot tie up or you cannot cage an animal. So you always tranquilize the body or puncture the body a little bit. Okay. And demoralizing / trust. That will help the person. Okay. Empty hand, the elbow, the feet, all those things that come out. Okay. There are people that have very good range of motion. Well, in the United States, I found out. But once you put the right leg, see, they will have room. That's why you have to make this thing sideways. See, this way they have time. And this way, this way, see what I want to do. There's a lot of ground fighting in college. And that's why in the 20s they referred to college as Philippine teacher. They couldn't describe it. In the 40s they said it was Philippine karate. In the 50s and 60s they called it stick fighting. At one point in the 50s they referred to it as knife fighting. They don't realize it. It's a kind of it's very similar to the knights in Europe had. The kid was trained with the base, he was a kid. The man was trained with the base, he was trained with a broadsword, he was trained with a light sword, shoe and buckler. But sometimes they have a preference, sometimes they would be a little bit better in one area than another. They would be trained with staff, they would train with horseback riding, they would train with the lance. So the areas, so when I came to the United States, the guys brought it out as strictly knife fighting or strictly stick fighting. In the 40s, because of American occupation in the 40s and 1899, we looked at it, it looked like Jiu-Jitsu, and instead of Japanese, we were doing something which they call it Jiu-Jitsu, or they call it Philippine wrestling. And really, it's naming. That's why you just say you can have a whole bunch of things. But if you really lock out, if you really push it, and the body is here, and that thing is here, unless he has very good range of motion, you can do it. The only chance is if she really pulls it up higher, it's going to be hard. So I know that. That's why I lack a range of motion, so I make sure it's only on my wrist. But if she cuts in deeper, which she knows I told her not to, because she can really hurt me. Okay. That's why I want you to kick into this. See? Boom. See? And then you plant here. So it restricts motion. See? And it's tight. So you get the tight fix more like that. That's the weakness right here. That's why when I push here, that's the weakness. But the object, if she really cranks before I can get here, so there's no way I can get to the feet. Okay? You got it? But you won't be the more you do this, right, you'll find out their extraordinary ability. I've been fingers, like the finger lock, they work with me 50% time. I've been fingers with it up here. It's amazing. And the more types of feel you get, the better you understand the art. And then you realize that you have to change it. At that point, you know, when your finger's been here, you're not doing anything, you're doing something else. It's not in your hand. It's just like, it's the same thing as football. Your favorite plays for 5 games in a row, it always works. If you meet one team, and you throw that big, your 5 favorite plays in that team, and it doesn't work. You can't even fly one right there. Because the structure is scouting. So the same thing here. Some blocks will not fit the people. So that's when you better start to go into hitting an elbow, or biting or pinching, and go into another lock, or go into another hit. Because there are people, but if you restrict it there, your chances of success is just like 90% of most people. I'm sure you really know that. Just like a cross here, which is a knockout punch, you have a pretty good success ratio if a guy stands here like that. Right? You know that you get hit here, any place here. If you got a guy, you can knock a guy one blow. It doesn't matter, 6'5", 250. But when he's moving, that's something else. Going into all these points, it's been known for years. Look at each other right here. It shuts out the oxygen supply, and that's not good for the body. So all these things, you just have to just wait and feel it on different people. That's why it's good sometimes if you have 4 people in the seminar, is to rotate to 4. Because you're going to find out that the energy and his flexibility or his ability to range of motion is different. And if you really crank it, right away, you jerk it. That's the key. If you want to jerk of the lock. If you don't jerk it, I used to think shake and bake. Things like now you can do it like this. I want you to do this one. Do it. See what happens to the body when you start to shake it? Right? Clap. watch, and then you get the feeling and you come down. All locks you want to jerk it, but I'm training you don't want to jerk it. Okay, when you're like this,